Imagine a world where the odds seem stacked against you from the very beginning. Maybe you were born into poverty, or perhaps you face a physical or cognitive challenge that makes everyday life more demanding. You might lack access to quality education, or perhaps your family or environment doesn't provide the support or resources many take for granted. Yet despite these deficiencies, some individuals not only persevere, they outperform even those with seemingly every advantage. Their stories are not just inspiring, they offer proof that certain traits, mindsets, and choices can enable anyone to exceed expectations and transform adversity into triumph. At the heart of these stories lies the concept of resilience. Resilience is the capacity to recover from setbacks, adapt, and keep moving forward, even when the path is difficult or uncertain. It's the trait that allows someone to stare down adversity, process its lessons, and emerge stronger on the other side. But resilience alone doesn't tell the whole story. Recent research highlights several key personality traits that are particularly powerful predictors of success, especially for those who begin at a disadvantage. Conscientiousness, for example, is one of the most reliable indicators of academic and professional achievement. In a comprehensive study conducted by Arthur Porapat of Griffith University, conscientiousness, characterized by diligence, reliability, and self-discipline, was found to predict academic performance as strongly as intelligence. In fact, students who scored high on measures of conscientiousness often performed at a level equivalent to peers who were a full grade level ahead. This finding underscores a crucial point. Attributes like hard work, organization, and persistence can compensate for or even outweigh initial deficiencies in resources or innate ability. Openness to experience and emotional stability also play pivotal roles. Openness fuels curiosity and a willingness to learn, while emotional stability helps individuals manage stress, anxiety, and setbacks without becoming derailed. Together, these traits create a psychological toolkit that enables individuals to not only survive adversity, but to transform it into an engine for growth. But beyond personality, there's another trait that's gotten increasing attention in the scientific community: grit. Defined by psychologist Angela Duckworth as perseverance and passion for long-term goals, grit is the quality that drives people to keep working day after day in pursuit of something meaningful, even when progress is slow or setbacks seem overwhelming. Duckworth's research has shown that grit often predicts success better than raw talent or even intelligence alone. Those with grit are resilient in the face of failure. They see obstacles as opportunities to learn, not reasons to quit. Recent data provide even deeper insights into how these qualities translate into real-world outcomes. A large-scale study analyzing performance data from over 15 million Brazilian high school students found that cognitive endurance, the ability to sustain mental effort over time, was a strong predictor of both educational attainment and future earnings. Students who demonstrated high cognitive endurance not only performed better academically, but also enjoyed a 5.4% increase in wages later in life. This finding suggests that the capacity to persist, focus, and maintain effort, even when faced with fatigue or discouragement, is key to long-term success. Real-life examples make these abstract concepts vivid and relatable. Consider Malala Yousafzai, who, as a girl in Pakistan's Swat Valley, faced violent opposition simply for wanting to go to school. After surviving an assassination attempt, she refused to be silenced, becoming a global advocate for girls' education, and in 2014, the youngest ever recipient of the Nobel Peace Prize. Malala's story is one of extraordinary resilience and grit. Her ability to turn personal trauma into a powerful movement for change has inspired millions. Or take Jamie Brewer, born with Down syndrome, who challenged societal expectations by becoming the first model with her condition to walk the runway at New York Fashion Week. Brewer's achievements, both as a model and as an advocate for disability rights, highlight the power of adaptability and a growth mindset, the belief that one's abilities can expand through effort and learning. Her success sends a clear message: limitations are often imposed by society's expectations, not by inherent ability. Another compelling example is Stephen Hawking. Diagnosed with amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, or ALS, at age 21, Hawking was given only a few years to live and gradually lost almost all voluntary muscle control. Despite this, he became one of the most influential theoretical physicists of his generation, making groundbreaking contributions to our understanding of black holes and the origins of the universe. Hawking's story is a testament to the power of purpose-driven resilience and intellectual curiosity. He once remarked that, however difficult life may seem, there is always something you can do and succeed at. His life proved that determination and passion can overcome even the most daunting physical challenges. Oprah Winfrey's journey from poverty and trauma to becoming a global media mogul and philanthropist is another powerful case in point. Growing up in rural Mississippi, Winfrey faced poverty, abuse, and instability. Yet, she cultivated a growth mindset and relentless work ethic, seeking out mentors and embracing every opportunity to learn and improve. Her ability to turn personal pain into a driving force for success and to channel her experiences into empathy and connection with others is a masterclass in transforming adversity into achievement. Dr. Ben Carson's story further reinforces these themes. Raised in inner-city Detroit by a single mother with little formal education, Carson struggled academically in his early years. However, his mother encouraged him to read and instilled in him the value of hard work. Over time, Carson's grades improved dramatically, and he eventually became a world-renowned neurosurgeon. His journey underscores the role of resourcefulness, making the most of limited resources, and the transformative impact of mentorship and support. What is it, then, that allows some individuals to outperform their circumstances? Research and real-world stories converge on several key principles. First, hard work and consistent effort often trump natural talent. While talent can provide an initial advantage, it is the willingness to put in the hours, to keep going when things are tough, that distinguishes those who ultimately outperform. Second, a purpose-driven mindset, a clear sense of why, can be a powerful motivator. People who overcome significant challenges often have a deep personal reason for pursuing their goals. This sense of purpose sustains them through setbacks and keeps them focused on the bigger picture. Third, the importance of finding mentors or role models cannot be overstated. Guidance from someone who has walked the path before can provide not only practical advice, but also inspiration and belief in what's possible. Finally, many high achievers have learned to turn pain into power. Rather than allowing hardship to define or diminish them, they use it as fuel to drive their ambitions. This alchemy, transforming struggle into strength, is at the core of every story of overcoming. The latest research and the lived experiences of remarkable individuals converge on a hopeful message. The circumstances of your beginning do not dictate the limits of your potential. Grit, conscientiousness, resilience, and a growth mindset can open doors that might have seemed permanently closed. As Nido Qubein so aptly put it, your current circumstances don't determine where you can go. They merely determine where you start. So whether you're facing obstacles that seem insurmountable or simply seeking to make the most of your opportunities, remember that success is as much about perseverance, adaptability, and a willingness to learn as it is about any innate advantage. The stories of those who have overcome, and the science that explains how, remind us that the power to outperform is within reach, no matter where you start.